Hey guys, I have a project that I'm going to share with you guys that you can actually test out for yourself and mess around with, and I want you to break it. And I'm going to show you that to you first and explain the technical details afterwards. But I do have to explain a couple things really quick. Now my site is actual XHTML, and by that I mean the media type, or mine, is application/xhtml+xml. It's basically like a website that's more like a program. If there's something that's not done correctly, such as an ampersand, you know, those little and signs, is not encoded, or an HTML element is not correctly nested, closed, or whatnot, the whole page breaks. I'm going to show that to you right now, an example of a broken page. Here's Firefox, and this is what you get. And that is broken HTML. Now, as I've been programming my own forums and blogs and all that stuff, I have to, of course, naturally make it so that BBCode, where you do like little brackets with a B and for bold, I for italics, U for underline, you can post links and all that good stuff. I have to make that all work. But I also have to make sure that people don't post weird code that is going to break the page, like I just showed you. So what I have been working on is the BBCode Validator, and it parses. Now, what does parse mean? Parse means to take one thing and turn it into another. So if the BBCode that you submit validates, it'll parse your BBCode into XHTML code. And so I have a goal and you have a goal, if of course you decide to go and look at this. And the link is going to be over there under more info. I'm not even going to bother with the description. There's plenty of description on the page itself. And my goal is to prevent you guys, and anyone who uses this, from breaking the page and triggering an error just like you saw. It doesn't matter if there's tons and tons of code. If there's a single error, the whole page breaks. I love that. Why? Because I'll give you an example. This one guy spent 6 hours trying to figure out why his page wasn't working in Safari, but it worked in all the other browsers. He was missing a quote. If he did it as XHTML, boom, he would have had an error message. He would say, oh, okay, I just got to change on this line. Done. Why blow your entire day on something that simple? It also means higher quality. What your goal is basically to not just enjoy yourselves, but also try to break it. Do anything. I mean, go like 4chan on it, alright? Well, maybe not like with content, but you know, just throw like crazy code, do crazy stuff on there. It's not really moderated, so if there's any young people on here, don't really go there. I don't care if you swear on there, you can swear your brains out. It's just a test environment. Please keep it appropriate. All you have to do is put in some BBCode and answer a mind-blowing mathematical question like what's 1 plus 1, and that'll just help keep the spam bots out. And so let me show you. Okay, so here's the local example. Now you don't want to use Internet Explorer. So here's Internet Explorer. Here's Opera. Here's Safari. Here's Internet Explorer. Look, it doesn't understand. Actually, this is an error where the W3C doesn't serve the DTD, which shouldn't be requested by Internet Explorer. This, by the way, is the latest version of Internet Explorer. So even the latest version of Internet Explorer, this will all work fine. And here's error, here's the live version. I'm just going to show you. Now, here's some BBCode. Okay, I'm sorry about the camera. It's the best I could do right now. Here's just a bunch of BBCode. This would be an example of, you know, okay, and here's, I'm just going to put my alias down. You don't have to put your alias or email or anything. Answer the question, and you could do something as simple as just putting like some bold text. All right, you could test this all you want and go ahead and can have fun with it. Alright, so we're going to test this out, and we're going to get 3 boxes here. We're going to get an orange, a blue box, a green box, and a red box. Inside the blue box, you're going to see the result of the parsing. Now, this is only if the BB code that you submit is valid. Now, if you submit valid BB code and it doesn't parse, or you submit invalid BB code and it parses, that's what I'm hunting for. I'm looking for any errors. Now, inside the green, it shows you the BB code that you submitted, so you can look at it like that. And then in the red, it shows you the generated HTML output. And then we can view, right-click and view the source, and actually look at the outputted source. And that source is going to be here. Oops. Here's that source. Alright. Now, here's some nice things about the source. Is that block quotes are the only are converted from quotes. They're the only block level elements that are used. You can't double nest inline elements. Like, you can't put bold inside of bold, because the parser would have a difficult time with that, and it's completely unnecessary anyway. So that'll trigger an error. What does an error look like when we hit an error? Let's go ahead and do that. So let's take this bold and change it into an I. And we get an error. In paragraph 1, I equals B is invalid. Now, I'm not doing any insanely detailed error messaging on here. It's just basically because I'm actually writing a JavaScript equivalent, and on my site the JavaScript version will capture all those errors. So anyway, that's what I've been working on the past 2 or 3 weeks. It's pretty insane. It uses no regular expressions. It's roughly 300 lines. You might say, well, that's not a lot of code, but you tried programming this. So there you go. And this will be running live. This will be used live in the 29th version of my site. And I'd like to at least get this implemented before I show you guys the site, so you can show you guys the site with the BB code parsed into XHTML and get that running. That's at least what I want to get done before I show you guys the video of the site. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing of late. The link's over in more info. Please have at it. Just try to decimate it, make a mess, try to get that invalid error message. Remember, Internet Explorer doesn't work because it sucks. And I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching.